Welcome back, friends. Now, being the son of a popular Telugu scriptwriter, Rajamouli was first introduced as a director in the Telugu film industry by K Raghavendra Rao. Not only that, his first film, which was Student Number 1, was an incredible hit, and thereafter, all his films have also been massive hits at the box office. So what is his success mantra? Very simple. He has understood the pulse of the audience, and therefore, most of his films contain the right amount of emotion and drama. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to go and say hello to this rather simple man who is extremely serious about his work and thoughts.
Rajamouli always had an instinct for storytelling right from his childhood. While growing up, he went through many storybooks that improved his sense of drama, which in the later years helped him in his craft.
As far as I can remember, I was a storyteller. My grandmother had a huge collection of books, Telugu books, and most of them are like Panchtantra Kathas or Balaramayana, Balabharatam, everything, children storybooks. I used to read lots of storybooks, and storytelling is like every Saturday we used to have classes in our school, extracurricular activities, and extracurricular activities is like for children to perform, sing or dance or do something. But it was from my second class, third class, fourth class, when I was studying in Deepthi school, Saturday extracurricular activities, only thing is Rajamouli storytelling. So we used to have some handwriting class. We finish it, and immediately everyone will look towards me. I go stand there and start storytelling. Whatever I have read in the Amarchitra Kathas and Balabharatas, and I remember at that time itself, if I didn't like something in the story, I used to change the story or develop it or cut off things, and I used to tell my own version of it.
Like everybody, Rajamouli had his share of struggles, but he was always positive, as support came from his family and his surroundings.
My fathers, my uncles, everyone were in Madras. They put all their money into making films and lost. By the time I came into Chennai, that is in 87, 88, 13 of our family members used to live in a very small two-bedroom portion in Chennai. But it's not like we went through so many troubles or anything. We just generally is never a brooding type or depressive family kind of type. All of us used to be hyper, and all of us used to be very positive that we are going to make it big. My father was a writer, not a big time writer. He used to there are some hits, and he was mostly doing ghost work. And when I was sitting with him, he was narrating me the stories. I was giving some suggestions, and he said, "You start work under me." So I started working under him as an assistant writer. That was the time when we used to make stories very passionately, tell them to the directors, and the ideas were thrown out or butchered or taken pieces, torn apart, or it used to cause me a lot of pain, because something we do it with a lot of passion, and the directors will say, no, that is not good, do some other thing, or they accept something and they direct it, and when you see it on the screen, it is not something what you visualized. So that used to cause a lot of pain, and also that slowly made me think that I should become a director, so that I can present my ideas the way I want to. So that was the time when I wanted to become a director.
He came to Hyderabad to search for his identity and became a director.
So after that I came to Hyderabad. I thought being under my father will not make me flourish. It will be always make me Vijayendra Prasad's son, not as an I will not have my individual credibility. So thinking on that lines, I came to Hyderabad, and I my sister-in-law's cousin, Mr. Gangaraju, was is a director. He directed Little Soldiers, and he was planning to direct one more film, and I joined him as an assistant.
It's the meeting with Raghavendra Rao, the veteran Telugu director-producer, which changed his life forever.
Mr. Raghavendra Rao was appointed as the technical advisor of government of Andhra Pradesh for making some social awareness films. Many ideas were sought, and me and my cousin Chandrasekhar Eleti, we put in our ideas. Our ideas were presented, he liked them, and there was his, what do you say, one more person called Mr. Mukherjee Garu, who was like, who looks after the whole thing. So I said, who is going to direct it? And Raghavendra Rao said, why he himself will direct? He is very confident, he said. I can never forget that thing, because see, for any creative person, recognition of the talent is most important, more than what you pay him, more than how you look after him, more than everything else. The recognition of his talent is the most important thing. So that recognition I got from my mentor. So he said, why he will direct himself, and directed those ads. My life was like stabilized by then.
Rajamouli believes that there is no shortcut to success. If you have talent, you can harvest good crop using hard work as a fertilizer.
I used to go there at 6 o'clock in the morning to his office every day when I am not shooting the ad. We make the concepts and go to him. 6 o'clock in the morning, there are so many people who used to come to narrate the ideas. At least some 150-200 people used to be there who come and go. And I would say my preference was something in middle. There are bigger ad makers, better ad makers, or who had better recommendations, who are more like already established directors. Obviously they will be more preferred to me, and there are inferior ad makers to me who got but still got more accessibility to him. Not even one single time I felt desperate or depressed that I am not getting my share of recognition or my share of access. So this continued for 1 year. After 1 year, out of say 150 or 200 people who worked with him, he started a TV serial. After that, and he picked me out of that to direct his TV serial because he liked my attitude towards work. So many times I used to come shoot and show him something. He says, it's not good, scrap it off and shoot again. Never once did I express my disappointment, or it's not that I was not disappointed. I was disappointed, but I never expressed it to him. If you look at it now, if you look at Shantinivasam serial, I would say it will look very substandard, very amateurish. But still my hard work was there. I used to work very, very hard on that. So that impressed my mentor much more, and he gave me another chance into the films called Student Number 1. That was my first movie. I did it, and it went on to become a good hit.
చదువు కోసం ప్రాణం పోయినా పర్లేదు కానీ ప్రాణం కోసం చదువు పోగొట్టుకున్నా.
నీలాంటి మంచి స్టూడెంట్ ఫస్ట్ టైం చూస్తున్నానయ్యా.
Student Number 1 was not the kind of film I wanted to work. I did it because it was an offer offered to me, a film offer. I shouldn't leave it, and I did it. But it was not the kind of film that I dreamt that I would make when I was working under my father. When I thought I would become a director and do the kind of films. Student number one is not that kind of film. So I was waiting for the right opportunity to come by, to develop, to give in the real me, what I wanted to become.
Time for another small break, but when we come back, we have lots more on director Rajamouli, so don't go too far away. Yuva Bharat.